Hey, it's Raf Adams here, and in this video I'm going to share with you how do you find your path and purpose in life. First of all, I'd like to clarify that finding your path in life is different and more important than finding your purpose in life. When people talk or explore finding their purpose in life, a lot of them have ideas on their purpose, but they don't know where to start. Or a lot of people, they make passion lists, for example, or they make to-do lists. What do I do? What do I don't do when I find my purpose? But they're still not able to find it. Or people question themselves and they say, is this what I'm supposed to be doing with my life? And then once you want to take action, one of the biggest challenges that most people have when they really want to make a change is fear. For example, fear of making the wrong choices, fear of not being good enough, fear of failure. And of course, these kind of fears may result in pain, it can result in embarrassment, it can also be confusing, and of course we don't want that. However, when you focus on finding your path in life, the mind is less fixated on how things should be and certain outcomes. So when you focus on your purpose in life, oftentimes people want it to be perfect. They want to be an expert at what they do. They want to work for the best company. They want to work every day with passion. But when you focus on your path in life, you're not focused on a certain outcome. And so the barrier for change or the barrier for perfection and the barrier to be good enough and to be accepted is less challenging. So there is less pressure, there is less fear, and there is actually less resistance to change. When you focus on finding your path in life, your purpose will then evolve out of finding your path. And this is the missing key that personal development gurus forgot to tell you. Most people focus on their purpose first and then find their path. So if you focus on the path first, you can be in line with your true self, and then you can find your purpose out of your path. So there are basically four kinds of people on the way of finding their purpose. Number one, I don't have a clue. There's people who say, I've never thought about my life purpose. I don't know what it is. I don't care. Second group of people, they say like, I've heard about it, but I'm still confused. I'm not sure where to go. I'm insecure. I want to find it, but I simply don't know how. The third group of people are the people who have already taken actions to find their purpose, but they're still struggling. For example, they don't know how to make the right choices in their life and career, and they ask themselves, how come I'm still not happy, and is this where I'm supposed to be? And then finally, you have group number 4. Those are people who are basically on their path and on their purpose. And their purpose evolves as they grow older. They also use it as an opportunity to contribute and to give back to people in society, and they never stop learning. So the question you can reflect on is, where are you today on the life journey? Are you in group number 1, number 2, number 3, or number 4? And how can you use that awareness as an opportunity to find your purpose in life, to find your path? I'm going to give you 8 strategies right now that can help you to find your path in life. So strategy number 1 is, there's always going to be uncertainty, disregarding of the choices that you're going to make or how much you prepare. So learn to be comfortable with it. There is no right choice, there is no wrong choice, there is only a choice. So make the choice you believe will lead you to your life path. How do you do that? Use your intuition, use your gut feel, use your monk when you apply for a job, when you set up your own business. Follow your gut feel and do what feels right for you. Number 2, be patient. Because you cannot speed up your path, you cannot speed up your purpose. You can only cultivate your purpose over time, which is like when you give water to a flower, the flower needs time to blossom, and so the same for your life's purpose. So focus on your path, and over time your purpose will reveal itself. How do you do that? Use your monk when you make decisions with your intuition. Number 3, combine your passions. One of my friends is 8-time Canadian kayaking champion. She's an executive coach, a speaking coach, and she's an artist who developed a painting technique called painting without a brush. So she doesn't choose one purpose. She simply has many different passions and purposes, and her main purpose will evolve over time. So she's simply on her path. Number 4 is connecting the dots on your life journey. This can help you to see your path more clearly. What kind of major studies, interests, and experiences have you had on your life journey, both positive and negative, that can help you to find your path, that can help you to contribute? Oftentimes people have built their purpose and their path out of their biggest pains in life. So learn to cultivate and look at the bigger picture of your life journey. Number 5, experiment. So when I started first public speaking 7 years ago, I didn't know who's going to be my right audience, in which part of the world am I going to speak, because I already had moved to China. How large is my audience is going to be? Is it going to be 100 people? Is it going to be 10 people? Is it going to be MBA students? Is this leaders for companies? And it's only over the years that I learned that leaders and high achievers is the best audience for me, both in speaking and mentoring on the life journey. Number 6, be aware that for some of you, your path does not exist yet. Everyone's path is unique in life. But what do I mean by that? It is possible that no one has walked the path that is destined for you. And for example, you were born to do something unique, to develop a new technology that does not exist, or to become the first person on Mars. And the point that I'm trying to make is that it's hard if you don't have a reference in the external world. So you could feel alone and not sure about your path because no one has walked it before. And that's okay. One step at a time daily is going to get you there. And the way to get you to your path and your purpose is to follow your monk, follow your intuition when you make decisions. If it doesn't make sense for other people, that's okay. As long as it makes sense for you and it feels right, go for it. Number 7, learn to trust that the right people will come at the right time for the right reason on your life path. So when I first published my book 7 years ago in 2011, and I did a presentation, I told my mentor, I said, I need a speaking coach to help me to get to the next level as a speaker. About 2 to 3 days later, suddenly somebody reached out to me on social media. It was a lady and she said, I was at your book launch. She says, and I'm not sure if you need this. She says, but I'm a speaking coach and I'd like to help you to grow to the next level as a speaker. And it was exactly what I needed. So you need to learn to trust that the right people will come at the right time. And finally, the 8th strategy is stop looking at other people in the external world on social media. No one can tell you what your path is. You need to figure it out. You need to take action, you need to take ownership, and you need to live a life true to yourself. The way to do it is each day, one step at a time. Take action and let life take its own flow. And this is how you cultivate your monk, and this is how you find your path. So finding your path in life is really important, and it is done by your heart and your intuition. So if you look at the external world of business, marketing, sales, HR, it is all money driven and is driven by the suit. And this is good. But when you talk about finding your path in life, don't use your mind, use your heart. Have trust and faith in life. This is also how you align both your internal and external self, your suit and your monk. There are people who live their life only based on goals and expectations, and that's not where you want to go. It's okay to be successful, but if that's not in line with who you are, you will not be happy. You will burn out, you're going to feel lonely, you're going to have a lack of confidence. So you basically want to live a life true to yourself, and that is to find your way, the way of your heart. And all you need to do is to learn to listen and trust. At the end of the day, the journey of life is a journey towards your own self-realization. It is the need to close the gap between the external world, your suit, and your internal world, your monk. And finding your path is one way of doing so. So these are 8 strategies that can actually help you to find your path in life. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you have any thoughts or comments, leave them in the section below, and don't forget to subscribe to the SuitedMonk channel. If you'd like to learn more, you can join us as well in the Facebook community. I'm going to share the link below. And finally, if you want to assess how big is the gap today between your external internal self, there's a free assessment, SuitedMonk assessment on the website. I'll send the link to you and you'll get a full report and also with more strategies on how you can close the gap. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.